Alright, good morning guys. Sorry for the noise, we got this guy over here cutting the lawn. Guys, I was not thrilled with that $189 plus tax front brake job. Just seemed really expensive to me. So I watched quite a few videos on YouTube last night, and it seems pretty easy to do these pads. So I'm just doing pads, I'm not doing rotors, so it's a pretty simple job from what it looks like. So today, for the first time, and I've wanted to learn how to do, brake pads for a long time, so I'm just gonna push myself and learn how to do it, and do it on this bus today. So, I pulled off the lug nuts, took off the wheel simulator. Just to let you guys know, some wheel simulators have like 2 real nuts on them, and you have to actually undo them, and then pry this off of the rim of this. In my case, these are all fake, and it just kind of like clips on like a hubcap. So this, I just took a Harbor Freight screwdriver and just popped it off. So just thought I'd let you guys know that. So I'm gonna pull this tire off and we're gonna get started. Hopefully I don't get in too deep. I'm used to working on regular vans and cars. This thing is massive. Look at the size of this thing. Holy crap. So I found the easiest way to do it, at least from what YouTube shows me, is whatever side your brake line is on, which is, in this case, the brake line that comes up here. So we're going to undo the one back bolt in the back here, because there's 2 bolts. There's one here, and then there's one here. But we're going to take this one off, and this whole thing should slide up, and we should be able to get to the brake pads from here. Alright, so the more and more you become on the road, the more you kind of try to be self-sufficient, try to fix things yourself. And throughout the years, I've learned how to put in starters, how to correctly put a battery in, how to change a battery terminal, how to do a fuel pump, quite a few things, how to plug a tire if I need to. And all those things have come in handy on the road for sure. Sometimes, you could be stranded thousands of miles in the mountains or in the back roads or in the woods, and, you're your only safety line. So kind of knowing how to do some of this stuff is pretty important. Anyway, if you guys will see, I pulled the bolt out. There was a bolt holding in right here, and it holds this caliper on. Now that we pulled that out, this whole thing swings out freely, and I have access to the pads. Pads are right here, and on the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull those out, and put the new pads in. Alright guys, so I'm a little concerned, mainly because I was getting at low speeds, like 5, coming to like a crawl to stop at like a red light. I was getting like a pretty bad, squeal from the tires, or from the brakes. So I figured, I had no pad left or something. But look at these pads. They look almost brand new. There's tons and tons of meat on them. They don't look like they have more than, I don't know. Oh, the one thing I do notice is, if you look at this side, hopefully you guys can see this. If you look at this side, and you look at that side, it's much thinner. So they're not wearing evenly. And I don't know if that's what's causing the squeal, if it's not putting the right amount of pressure. So I'm gonna go ahead and change these pads. Hopefully that fixes it. Let me see this other one. This one looks pretty even. I don't remember which side is which, don't even ask. But this one looks pretty even. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pull the old clips, we're gonna put new clips in, and then we'll reinstall the new brakes, and then we'll mount the caliper, we'll bolt that back up, put the tire back on, and we'll do the other side. Alright guys, and just like that, we put everything back together. Hopefully you guys can see it. That's a nice thick pad in there. The other one is right here. So we got 2 nice thick pads. I told Sam about the uneven wear on the lower side of the pad. She's asking if maybe it had something to do with a wheel alignment, because we definitely need it done. And I'm not sure about that. It's a good question. I'd have to research. Oh my god, I'm filthy. But I'm gonna get the wheel alignment done in the next couple of days, so I can't see it doing any harm on the brake pads in the next couple of days. Alright, so this one's done. Gotta throw the wheel back on and the simulator, and then just gotta do one more side. And of course it's raining. Alright, that was not bad, guys. Honestly, the most simple thing I think I've ever done. I don't know what I was stressing about this whole time. I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. I messed my bus up.
We are gonna just pay somebody from now on to do whatever
My God, this is supposed to be such a simple task, guys. All right, I did the first side, the passenger side, good. Lifted the caliper up, pulled everything out, lubed everything up, slid the things back in, closed it, bolted it. Attempted to do the same thing to the other side, but now the guide bolts wouldn't line back up for some reason, and the caliper wouldn't fit on either side of like the brake pad. Sorry, I'm thinking. So I'm sitting there wrenching on the guide bolts, trying to bring them in a little bit, you know, so that they'll fit in between the whatever. If you work on brakes, you know what I'm talking about. And man, the whole boot snapped and the bolt, that little rubber gasket thing that's in. Wow. Whatever. I give up. I am not doing that again. I was going to save a couple bucks if I did this right. I had to buy a new jack. I bought a 20-ton jack, bottle jack, which works fantastic, by the way. If you are looking for an excellent jack that you like barely have to do any work on, Harbor Freight's Pittsburgh 20-ton jack. I had the 8-ton jack for the van, but you know that was nowhere near as big as for this. Plus, it lifts, the 20-ton lifts up higher, so it works fantastic. So if you're looking for a pump bottle jack, that's the way to go. So it didn't work. I don't know. So all in with the pump bottle jack and the brakes, I was at about 126 bucks. So and originally they wanted $189 at the shop plus tax. So now I'm $126 in. Now I gotta buy a new caliper, which I don't even know how much that is because I broke the bolt off in the caliper. And now this guy's gonna come back. He's gonna put a new serpentine belt on because this one intermittently squeaks and it's very annoying. So I'm gonna put a new belt on because I don't want to be stranded anywhere. And he's gonna put a whole new caliper on, bleed the system, blah 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 blah. $200. So now I'm in 126 for the parts and 200 for the labor. Oh, plus the caliper, so that's 326. Probably about almost 400 bucks. Should just had the shop do it, man.
That's what happens when you're impatient.
No, I was trying to educate myself. I did the one side good. I don't understand what happened on the other side. I don't know why it wasn't lining up. Anyway, this guy is gonna come by. He's a legit mobile mechanic. He's gonna come by and do everything. And over here at the park, I just gotta go run to the parts store and get the parts. And he'll be here probably within about an hour or two. And hopefully we get it done because I have 2 jobs that I have to get done tomorrow. So I need this vehicle. All right. Plus, we can't stay at this park overnight, unfortunately. All right, let me go run to the auto parts store and I'll catch back up with you guys once I have an update for you. All right, guys, all squared away. So I had this mobile mechanic come out. He's legit. He came in a company shirt, had a nice work truck. This guy worked super efficiently, like a NASCAR pit crew guy. I don't know, man. He had that caliper. He had the old caliper off and the new caliper and brake pad and all that stuff on in under like 5 minutes. And then it took him just like a couple minutes to bleed the brakes. I helped him hold the pedal down and pump it and blah, 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 blah. And he knocked that out. I wanted to put a new serpentine belt on because I thought the old one was bad. And we come to find out that this one does not fit at all. Unfortunately, it doesn't even fit a little bit. He said mine looks good, so I'm gonna leave it. I think the problem is there is a second compressor on this bus that runs the back AC. So when I went to the store and I told them it's an E350 chassis, I didn't think about that. And so this doesn't have enough, whatever the hell, to fit around everything. Anyway, I can't, I'm having a brain fart. So, he said I didn't need it, but he did find, I think, what's squeaking. My AC compressor he said it's starting to bind up. He said it's supposed to spin like freely when there's no belt on it. The belt, that's what it's called. When there's no belt on it. And he spun it right in front of me and it only spun like a tiny, tiny bit. He said there's definitely, like friction on it. So he said eventually you're gonna have to change it. He said it's gonna lock up one day. And at that point, nothing that runs on the belt is gonna go. So we're gonna have to replace that. I looked up the part, $335 just for the part. He does everything by the labor rate, which is fine. And he's gonna give me a price. He couldn't do it at the moment because he has to go pick up his son. but he's gonna get me a price tomorrow on that, because I don't want to be stranded somewhere over a stupid AC compressor. So we'll figure all that out. Anyway, we're gonna pack up here, and there's a shower over here at this park, so we're gonna take a shower. I've been working hard all day. I did the one brake. I don't know what happened to the other, but at least it's all squared away. And oh, I found out what the brake caliper, the wearing issue was. He said it could be a bad brake caliper. So if we change the one, I don't know if I'm gonna change the other one down the line, probably. That way they're even, because they're both wearing like unevenly on the same side. I don't know, it's really weird. Anyway, all right, so we're gonna go shower, clean up. Sorry, I have like so many things I'm thinking about. I have a job tomorrow at 8 a.m. over in Orlando, so we're gonna head over there tonight. Altamont Springs. So we're gonna shower, head over there. We'll stop at a Cracker Barrel and we'll park it for the night. That way I don't have to wake up like so damn early to get there. I try to do these jobs early in the morning because the sun is just, anything after like 10 o'clock is just killer. So, all right, clean up and then I'll see you guys on the road. All right, all showered up. So there's the shower. I think I showed you guys that one before. But if you guys are ever on the road full time, or you're taking a road trip and you're near a beach, always look for like public showers, free showers, beach showers. They're great places to take, to get cleaned up and stuff. They're not hot water showers usually, but...
And you can't like do a deep clean, but it's good to be able to wet your hair.
Yeah. And, yeah, we go in our bathing suits and we scrub as much as we can. So, all right. We're gonna pack up. I gotta stop at AutoZone to return the core of this brake caliper, and I'm gonna return this belt because I got the wrong one. Well, they gave me the wrong one. And we're gonna get on the road, guys. We're gonna go head over to Altamont Springs.
Well, it's always something with us. We can just never have a nice, good, happy day. So, all right. So you guys already know that he tried.
I broke something. Oh, it's just a water bottle.
That, he tried to do the brake and the whole caliper thing. So someone came, very nice, he came pretty quick. Long story short, literally as soon as he left and we turned the van on to go shower, and well, I got in to go leave the whatever. Anyway, guess what's on? You know what? Let me show you guys. We just something always has to happen. It's a little dark, hold on. Because nothing can ever go easy or nice. For us, we always have to have a problem. Hold on, let all that go away first. Alright. And what is that? Yep, that's a check engine light. The battery light's always been on. Ignore that. I could care too less about the damn battery light. But yeah, we got a check engine light. Yay!
All right. You're very annoying tonight. I think she's a little delirious.
Because I'm just so mad.
I'll give you guys a quick update. So the battery light's been on for a little while. I've been neglecting it. So today I went to AutoZone.
Well, we thought it was just
right.
Well, the first guy said the battery was too small.
Okay. So this van can use between a 650 amp cold cranking amps and up to 850 amp. So the front has a 650 amp, and by the way, there's two batteries on this bus. The other one is on the driver's side frame rail, mounted in like a metal box. Passenger, excuse me. And that had a 850 cold cranking amps battery in it, but it was about 4 years old, and we had it tested, and it was only putting out 3 amps. So the battery was totally shot. It was old. It was just crusty, really nasty.
We thought that was the reason for the battery light on the dashboard.
Yeah, and the lady at AutoZone had me hyped. So, oh, that's your problem. Okay, yeah, no problem. All right, we'll just swap it out. So I buy this $160 battery. I install it, and the light is still on. So I don't know. The terminals on that thing look a little iffy. I don't know. So anyway, and now my check engine light is on. It's throwing a P0300 code, which is a engine misfire.
And we are not joking.
You guys, if you've been following us for a while, you know about this whole misfire thing I've had with the previous van, and that's why we bought this thing.
Yeah.
So this engine is idling perfect.
Knock on wood, everything is
knock on wood.
perfect.
Yeah, there's
we know what a misfire is.
Yeah, there's no thumping, there's no bum 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 bum. There's no, like, the exhaust sounds good, it doesn't pop, there's no clatter from the rocker arms or anything like that. So, what I'm praying, please guys, say a prayer tonight, I'm praying that it's either coil packs or spark plugs and wires, something simple like that, and we're gonna get that done. Now apparently this motor is known for the coil packs and the module or something like that to go out on this shuttle bus page I followed. There's a lot, you know, almost everybody either has the 6.7 liter diesel or the V10 Ford. So a lot of people are pretty familiar with this motor, and they say that if you haven't had a tune-up in a while, you know, get a tune-up first before you start spending big bucks. It's most likely something pretty simple. So I found a shop tomorrow. I have a job in the morning, like I told you guys, so I'm gonna get that out of the way. We're over here already. We're 5 minutes from this guy's house. So I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna go straight to this shop, let them look at it. If I have to get a hotel for a night, I will get a hotel for a night. But I really hope it's nothing too expensive, because I am down to my last dollar. And I am not just saying that. I mean, like, we are really freaking low. You know, I was expecting to like save up a ton of money over the winter time, this past winter, and then be able to like kind of hang out in the summer, because the summer is like my slow time for work. It's just so much damn rain, it makes it impossible to work. And
it's so hot, which just makes it miserable and uncomfortable to work, but we do it anyway.
Right, because, you know, I'm trying to keep money in my pocket. Plus now, so anyway, so unfortunately that plan didn't work. The van crapped out, so I had to spend $9,000, which was, man, like 3/4 of my savings, okay? You know, on this bus, and then I had to, you know, pay to register it, and I had to put $800 worth of tires on it, and now I just put a brand new battery in it, and I did a whole couple of other things. We got this bed.
Thing for the front brakes, meanwhile they're still squeaking.
Yeah, I put brand new brake pads on, and I still got a squeak here and there. I don't know.
And
I don't know.
Not as bad as when we first.
No, I don't know if they have to break in or what, but anyway, so those are done. That was like, and this guy had to fix the caliper that I messed up, so that was an extra $200 for him to come out, plus the part. The part was like $85. So I'm just, you know, we're running low on funds, guys. I'm not like, you know, I'm a little nervous to go anywhere and blow money, because I don't know what's going on with the van, with the bus.
Yeah.
So, and I love this bus. So, like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna work, then go right to the shop if I have to drop it off. I hope it's not anything too expensive. Hopefully it's just like a tune-up kind of thing. And
but I hope they can fix the issue right there. Because when we brought the van to Midas, he just like kept like saying, oh, it might be this, or like when we first brought it there, he was giving us options of what it could be.
Right. But that van was so, it was just almost like beyond like repairable. It was just so beat. This thing I know is not nearly as bad. So just pray, guys, tonight that everything works out, and
of course we'll keep you updated.
Of course. But man, I just, when, you know, we took it to AutoZone to do the battery, and I had to run the check engine light code, and when she told me that freaking misfire, I almost fainted, because you know,
not even a month later,
super stressful.
Something with a misfire.
Right, and it's not like I have like 20 grand behind me where it's like, yeah, do what you gotta do to fix it, you know, it's all good.
This is why it's very important to have money saved for when you're living on the road.
Yeah. So, hopefully I have enough to cover it. Anyway, we're gonna knock out for the night. I'm gonna try to relax a little bit, and I will definitely update you guys in the morning. As you guys know, I always like to do that. So, me, Cody, and Sam. Yeah, so, well wishes, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.